Aspen Ladd. Listen, I believe this is the third time she has missed weight in her UFC career. Aspen Ladd, put down the fork. Aspen Ladd, put down the spoon. Aspen Ladd, don't be a fatty. It's your career. Don't be a fatty. It's your career. Now listen, it'd be very sexist if I did not attack her for loving
100%. Yeah.
I think it'd be wrong of me. If this was a dude, I'd be like, yo, Chubba.
People were attacking Khamzat when
yeah, with the tiramisu. Tiramisu.
He also had a doctor who did tell him to quit cutting, I believe. So, I mean, but people were all over Chimaev. So, yeah, I mean, you deserve it.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant Habib. They see the tiramisu or whatever. And I don't know if Khamzat even likes tiramisu. But my point is this, Shmo. Aspen Ladd, you got a fight coming up. You missed weight not once, not twice, 3 times? Really? Really? Come on, man. What is going on? Where's your nutritionist? Aspen Ladd, you had your chance. You missed weight a couple of times. You had your chance to redeem yourself and have a nice fight, and you blew it!
A report just came out from Dan Rafael that Canelo Triple G did 575,000 pay-per-view buys. That would seem a little low compared to their first two. Do you think that's just because they did it too late, or do you think that's because boxing?
100%. The fight was too late. That fight should have been done 4 years ago.
Was there a point where they were like, all right, we are going to try to make this Conor fight, and then it's very clear that he's not coming back probably this year. He's not in the cards at all, and you were bummed about it? Like, did you get your hopes up that you would be fighting him, and now, you never know what's going to happen. It's now on the back burner.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this numerous times too, where it's, you never get your hopes up for a Conor fight. With the landscape of mixed martial arts and where Conor is, and his last couple of fights, obviously coming off of a really bad injury, and also him earning the right to pick and choose when and where he fights and how often he fights. And, we saw him, he took the Roadhouse remake position as one of the actors there. So he's got the world at his fingertips in a lot of different ways. So I'm over here very much focused on things outside of the cage and building businesses and being a part of businesses and building my life to provide for my family. But my number one way that I do that is mixed martial arts. For him, I don't know if that's actually the case. So he's got a ton of options. So I didn't really get too high on it. Didn't really put my faith in that fight actually happening, even though there was some good momentum, and there still is some good momentum. But I still got my sights set on becoming world champion. I think I beat Dustin November 12th. I think I'm the next guy in line. I fight Islam or Oliveira first quarter of next year or summer of next year, whenever that fight materializes, and I'm your world champion by middle of next year.
If you like driving electric cars just because you like them, hey, that's fine. But don't tell me it's environmentally friendly. You're a stupid motherfucker if you do. Because that electric car runs off of coal. And to mine coal, it takes diesel equipment. To transport coal, it takes diesel equipment. So you can thank people like myself who operate diesel equipment for your electric car to work. And I know that, what's his name? Elon Musk got more money than me, but y'all gotta remember, my business didn't get $500 million in subsidies in 1 year. My cattle business don't get no subsidies. So really his success is from people like me that he stole from. I hope Mark Zuckerberg don't take this post down, because it's true. He sure as hell ain't gonna beat me in debate, so he'll just take it down.
We just heard about Cody Garbrandt, that fight not happening. Just curious if you had any update on him and kind of his status. Obviously, a lot of people were sad to see him not competing.
Yeah, off the top of my head, no, I don't know exactly what his status is, but yeah, it sucks. But it's part of the. It's what's crazy? It seems like it's not happening as much as it used to. Back in the day, we used to have so many injuries and all these crazy things going on. I think that the training has gotten smarter. I'm sure the PI is a big part of that too, and it doesn't happen as much as it used to. But Cody's not a young buck anymore either, so that doesn't help.
Good morning, Jay.
Good morning.
Here we go.
One day closer to recovery.
Yeah, one more day getting close to 100% again. That's how we start our day. Physical therapy.
Yes.
With Mr. J.
Today is probably the last Sunday of this season in New York. Oh, look how many people there. A lot of people in the New York streets right now to enjoy the last day of sun in this city. Yeah, my man. Oh, what's up, man? Man. What's up, man? Hey. Of course. Come on. Look at this guy right here.
I'm with the champ right now.
Of course.
I don't got no abs right now.
Show the six pack. Six shoes.
He handled Rogan like a true politician, man. Did he answer any questions that Rogan answered? Like, that was just total disregard for everything. He didn't give a f***. I think that was a bad look. And I agree with Kenny. As far as, you got to see him against the upper level guys. And he's right. At this point, Kevin Holland's not there either. But it still was I think it was a fair matchup for where they both were in their careers. Yeah. But, Khamzat's definitely going to beat 95% of the people at this point. There's no question about that. But I agree with Kenny. Let's see him, against a Newsman or a Covington or somebody.
Sure.
And
Covington,
then we'll make that.
That's the dream fight, Chimaev and Covington, right? But I'm just saying, look, the Leech is a really good fighter, right? And he is just tooling him. Kevin Holland has headline. He's fought Thiago Santos, knocked out Jacare Souza. Granted, not in his prime. This dude is just on a different level. He's a monster in terms of his size. Obviously, when you go to 85, there's somebody like Alex Pereira lurking, and it's a totally different ballgame. And Daniel Cormier, takes great exception to you talking about Chimaev as a light heavyweight, even though he dominates 205ers in training. I mean, there's certainly guys in the light heavyweight top 10 that he beats.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Aspen Ladd, put down the spoon. Aspen Ladd, don't be a fatty. It's your career, and you blew it!
Guys!
Fellas.